Hello everybody and welcome back to my channel 100% Pure Elvis. Thank you for taking the time out to return to my channel and I hope this finds you well. If you happen to be new to the 100% Pure Elvis channel, welcome aboard, and if you haven't as yet subscribed, please hit the subscribe button and helps make my channel grow, and welcome to the family. The next vinyl that I want to share with you all today is Elvis Presley's second album, simply titled Elvis. Now, I just want a bit of information about this album, if you don't mind. At first, I'm just going to give you the catalogue number, LSP 1382E, LSP 1382E, and I absolutely love the front cover image of Elvis here. Very simplistic, just Elvis and the tracks that are on the album. The information that I do require of fellow Elvis fans is I don't know if I have an original copy here, and let me show you the back cover as well. So on the back cover, as you can see, it's slightly stained down here. I don't know what's caused that. We've got the track listing, and then we've got more information about the album itself, and the catalogue number, which I've just said is in the top right hand corner. But I've tried to find out as much information as I can. When I type in that catalogue number on Discogs or eBay, it does come up with Elvis 1956, and I don't know, does that mean it's because the album was originally released in 1956, or is this an original copy? And I'm not overly too sure, so I don't want to give false information. So if anyone can help me with any more additional information on this album, it will be greatly appreciated. Let me go through that catalogue number again for you. LSP 1382E. So, but the E is like in brackets. So I'm hoping you can see it okay there. So as you can see, I don't know if it's an original. And even though it's slightly stained at the back, and at the bottom here again, slightly damaged here. It's in very good condition, the cover. It's quite sturdy actually. And again, let's go back to the front cover image. Yeah, just a great image of Elvis there. And again, is that an image from Love Me Tender? I think it is. Please correct me if I am wrong. Let me talk you through the track listing on this great album. Side 1, Rip It Up, Love Me, When My Blue Moon Turns to Gold Again, Long Tall Sally, First in Line, Paralyzed, Side 2, So Glad You're Mine, Old Shep, Ready Teddy, Any Place is Paradise, How's the World Treating You, How Do You Think I Feel? I absolutely adore How Do You Think I Feel, Love Me, Ready Teddy, How's the World Treating You, First in Line. Do you know what? I love every song on this album bar one, and you probably are all aware which song it's going to be, and I am really sorry. It's one of Elvis's early recordings when he was very young. Old Shep. I just don't like the song. I'm not keen on it. Whenever I listen to this on CD, if I'm playing an Elvis CD from the 50s and that comes out, I fast forward, I skip it. When I'm playing a vinyl, obviously you can't. So I will sit through it, but I'm not overly keen on that song. So again, for me, I absolutely love everything else about the album, but the reasons why I'm not overly sure if it's an original, because on the back cover at the top, it's got stereo effect from Monophonic. So I think this is a reissue, but I do not know what year this is from. So again, I think obviously it's a reissue, but it's got 1956 on the back, and whenever I type in the catalogue number, it comes up with 1956, and I think it just means that it was a 1956 album release, which it was. So if anyone has any more additional information on what year this reissue was, I'd be greatly appreciated, because again, after looking in more detail on the back, with it saying stereo effect from monophonic, I think obviously for me now that does mean it's a reissue. It doesn't bother me, because obviously still a great album to have, and it's a beautiful copy. So again, please share me any additional information you might have on this vinyl. I'm just going to share with you the vinyl that's inside, and again, just comes in a white sleeve. And let me get the vinyl out. So there we go. Let's get turn it around. So there we go. It's got the black RCA Victor middle there with Nipper the dog. And when I look on the vinyl itself, it's also got at the bottom 1956. So it is really confusing. And again, I would go to as far as to say maybe is it an early 1980s, late 1970s reissue. I'm not overly too sure. You know, again, any more additional information on this album would be greatly appreciated. But what's your thoughts on Elvis Presley's second album, Elvis? Obviously, again, for me, I absolutely adore the album, and I do actually prefer it to Elvis's debut album. That might be quite controversial, but I do prefer Elvis's second album to his debut album. What's your thoughts on that? And please share in the comments below. So again, thank you for taking the time out to return to my channel, 100% Pure Elvis. And I just want to sign out by saying a massive thank you to each and every one of you that have supported my channel since I started last June. And over the short space of time I have been doing my Elvis channel, the feedback that I get, I do really appreciate it. And again, I don't get many negative comments, which is great, but any negative comment that I do get, I tend to kind of take it on the chin. But most comments that I get from my subscribers and people that watch my channel is positive. And again, I'm not a Bible on Elvis. I don't know everything about Elvis. I've got areas of Elvis's career that I'm probably not the best on. Possibly his movies is my weakest area. I love Elvis movies, don't get me wrong. But if you spoke to me about albums, if you spoke to me about singles, I'm more I've got more information on them, I would say, than the movies. I'm quite good at issue about when movies were released, etc. But I'm not great on like certain tracks off soundtrack albums and dates of photos as well. So again, all your help on my channel, I do really appreciate it. I have a lot of my subscribers that are in direct contact with me on every single one of my uploads, and I really do appreciate that, because for me, if I make a small error, I'll always get corrected, which for me, I want my channel to be all about Elvis, and I want to be able to give the correct information. So if anyone corrects me on anything, I'm more than happy with that, as long as it's done in a positive and correct manner. And before I sign out, anything you think I can add on my channel, like maybe you want me to do any specific vinyl, as long as I've got it in my collection, of course I'll do it. Any book, magazine, CDs, etc. Please do not hesitate to ask me in the comments below. As always, please keep Elvis close to your hearts. Please keep on playing his music. Love to you all. And please remember, if you haven't subscribed to my 100% Pure Elvis channel, but like what you see, please hit the subscribe button. It helps make my channel grow. And a massive welcome to the 100% Pure Elvis family. Speak to you all soon. Thank you for watching. Bye bye.